Hi guys, we have an all black shave today for Halloween, and we got a nice black new Zomchi to review and show off, so stick around. I said stick around. Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another shave and scent of the day. Yeah, I got everything. All right, so Halloween. Yes, I didn't do anything big for it. I got black. So we've got Løthur tears, and I have the matching splash and the fragrance that is based on, which is Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. Come on. Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. There we go. And the Zomchi. This is the black one. It's the, as far as I know, it's the same one as this guy that I showed off, in just a different color. However, we're going to do something even cooler with this today. Oh, hang on. Now, my black sparkle custom brush from Ryan Tansey at Turnings by Tansey. And we're going to do something unprecedented here. This is like 9 days growth. Now, typically, I would use like something very efficient, like Gillette Old Type, Mula R41, or especially a nice straight razor like this Wade and Butcher here. But I'm not going to do that today, since I've already shaved with the other Zomchi razors. I'm going to try 9 days of growth with this. I don't know how it's gonna go, but let's just check it out, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get going. As you saw, I already loaded the brush, so you won't have to spend forever with me lathering. Also, a new Razor Company t-shirt. Thank you, Jason. I mean, I bought it, but thank you for sending it to me after I paid for that. All right. Scent on this is so great. It's just a beautiful neroli. I mean, it's called Neroli Portofino, so that'll give you an idea. It's like neroli, lemon. Honestly, I don't remember what all is in it, but it's just a fantastic freshie. Definitely your summertime fragrance, but I like it enough to wear it all the time. I wish it had a little more sillage, a little more longevity, but, you know, it's a summer freshie. That's kind of typically what you get with summer freshies. Especially when there's not really a heavy bottom end on there. I may have a heavy bottom end, but the fragrance does not. Actually, my bottom end is much less heavy now. Went from 212 to 180. 180 was my last, 180.2 was my last weigh-in on Saturday morning. And today is Tuesday. This scent is so beautiful. Let's keep her going. I'm excited to see how this Zomchi does with this, being that it's, you know, kind of on the milder side of razors. I'm not saying it's super mild because it's still quite efficient for not having much blade feel, but we'll see how it does when we stress it out. Put her to the test. I think I'm gonna stop right here and just go at it. All right. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you had a good week so far. Hope it gets even better as the week goes on. Mine has already been crazy for the first 2 days, so we'll see what happens. All right, let's get going, see how we do. Not bad. Oh, get these old man hairs. I can see them on my ear. Not bad. This is the Zomchi blades as well. Just a little touch of tug. These aren't the sharpest blades that I've used, but they do a pretty good job. I certainly don't hate them. They surprised me my first time around, and now it's taken off quite a bit of growth here. I'm going to say that it succeeds in its purpose. That really surprises me that it takes that much off right there. Look at that. I mean, that's clean. That is clean. It's clean enough that I think I'm going to try and do this in just 2 passes and see if it will do that. That's exciting, right? I'm excited about it. A little tug out of that really coarse hair, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'm actually surprised again. Maybe I'm easily surprised, I don't know. I mean, that is pretty dang clean. Can hear my cat in the background calling for the other cats. Hey guys, where are you? I want to play. Oh, I'll tell you what. Woo, that is some hairy water. And the goblet of fire. I'll have to get rid of that. Okay. Whatever, man. Ah, that is quite a clean one passer right there. I mean, I could go to work like that, for sure. I'm not going to, but I certainly could. I mean, I'll give you a close-up of that in a second. After I get my old man hairs on this ear, too. See, look, you can't just shave faces. You can shave ears with this, too. All right, let's fill this back up with water, and we'll take a look. I mean, that is pretty clean. I missed a couple of little spots, but that is pretty impressive for a milder razor. Wow, good stuff. All right, we're gonna go south to north this time, and then maybe just a cleanup if there's some needed. This is much more efficient with that kind of growth than I thought it would be. Once again, for like 25 bucks. And I will link the razor and the blades for you on Amazon for the Zomchi site. All right. Let's get at it. So this will be my last shave before December rolls around. As I do every year, I will be participating in No Shave November. And for me, it's for the awareness of prostate cancer, also known as prostate cancer awareness, if you want to say it correctly. My granddad had prostate cancer when he died, and I believe they thought that was the primary, and then he ended up with like a lung cancer and, you know, other stuff as well, like it metastasized. So I don't know if they ever found out, you know, a definitive which was the primary. But he didn't like to go to the doctor much. He didn't really trust going to doctors. Just didn't do it. And finally he did at the end. He didn't live much longer after that. It's like he smoked like all of his life, and then all of a sudden he just quit smoking. So obviously he knew something was wrong. And he did finally go and found out he had cancer. So I do have a prostate cancer awareness pin that I wear on my clothing at work. And I take a month off of shaving. And the beard off at the 1st of December is always a lot of fun. I typically will use a straight razor and something else, you know, kind of like pit one thing against another and just kind of see how they do. That's a lot of fun. People seem to enjoy those episodes. In fact, that was how I started this channel. My very first video was a No Shave November beard off. What a way to get started, right? Start everyone with something really interesting and then bore them with this. Joking. No, but after showing off shaving a month-old beard, pinning a straight razor against the R41, I mean, where do you go from there? It's pretty crazy. All right. It is absolutely smooth, but I got a few trouble spots that I always have. I'm quite surprised that this was not going to take more passes, in true honesty. I did not think it would handle it that well. I also thought that I would get more grab from the blades, and I did not. Like, just barely. I'd say it feels kind of like, I don't know if I remember correctly, kind of like a PermaSharp. PermaSharp always just gave me just a little touch of tug on the first part of the first pass, and then always did great after that. And I feel like this one is a lot like that for me. As you know, blades can be completely different, a different experience to everyone. So find what you like. I mean, that's it. That's great. That's it. 2.5 pass baby butt smooth shave. I'm impressed. Definitely a very good value. Use my Lancaster black sheep towel. This thing is so incredibly absorbent. Boy, it's nice. Great, great towel. Actually, I'll go hang this up. All right. Post-shave time. Look at that. I mean, that is as smooth as it gets for me. Actually, let me get a little better. Burns are a little longer than I want them. Not much, but just a little. There we go. No shave soap needed. All right. Here comes the goodies. This stuff is pretty glycerin heavy, so it takes a little bit to soak in, but once it does, it is fantastic. Helps with those crow's feet that I don't have, that you might have. Ah, yep, fantastic-terrific. And now, Neroli Portofino. That is such a beautiful, beautiful scent. If you haven't tried it, please try it. Get a decant of it or whatever. Try it out. It's absolutely fantastic. Have a great rest of the week. Have a great month of November. And I will see you in December for a beard off. May show up for a beard trim, like a line up and edging. But I'm not sure. I'm really kind of trying to take a little time off of social media, just kind of take a little time to myself, a little chance to relax and reset. So I will see you on the next one, whenever that one is. Peace!